So we're doing a video. Is this live, Randy?
It is now. It is now.
Yeah. So you should see me unplug something over there and it went into the wall. So you gotta fix it. Randy, don't let me forget to send something just to have that Ethernet cable pulled out of the wall.
I got you.
Okay. It's the POS system over here.
Alright. So, you want to get with the chef. We're all set up now.
All right.
Let's see if likes the shot.
All right. So I think he has you all set.
All right.
Sorry, we're better late than never, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna film right from here, right?
Yes, sir. So he said, here, should I
I should take my mask off now, right?
can he take his mask off? I would guess that
I
would
would
be.
want them to.
That's fine. As long as in the shot with you.
Okay, so how do you get? All right, I'm just gonna show you this really quick. So it would be a better shot if this was like down a little bit. Like, see, do you know which one loosens that? This one?
No, that kind of makes it fluffy. That right there, that little handle, you should be able to. The other one, the one that's to the left, that keep going to that. Yeah, that should be able to loosen that. I think. I usually fool around. But yeah, not one of those. Just play around with it too.
Oh, here we go. I see. I think I'm just like turned the wrong way. Sorry, I didn't mean to like drop the.
Oh.
All right, I think we have a good shot. So you tell me when you're ready.
I just need one thing.
Oh no, you're good. Is this good? You can see what he's cooking. You can see him. And then to record is that one, right?
Well, you don't have to record on. I got it streaming to Facebook, and I'll upload. It's recording now.
Great.
I'll upload it to Facebook. I mean, YouTube, and I'll
Cut.
be able to clip it and all that good stuff.
Perfect.
Start whenever he's ready. I'll hang out and I'll stay on the line, and then when you're done, I'll just stop the feed.
Okay. I think I actually pushed the camera for a second. Is it still on? You're still good, right?
Yeah. It's,
Okay, perfect, awesome. Well, I think we are all set. So you want me to let him go? Start?
yeah. You go ahead and start.
All right.
I'll be here, so if you want to call me back, you can have it.
Okay, that sounds good.
If
So
I mess it up, I'll be able to clip things out. So.
great, awesome. Then we're good to go. Thank you so much for your help.
Yeah, just call me when you're done.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you. Bye bye. Sorry. So I actually don't do any tech around
Oh
here.
no, we're good.
So-
we got it going now.
All right, we're good.
Do you want those lights on?
Yeah. Well, I tried to switch these, but I didn't know which ones.
No, it's just. There's one of our cars right there. My car is to bring all the stuff over. I'll be right back with it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought somebody hit it there.
No. All right, ready to go?
So we are ready to go. So whenever you're ready, he's good to go.
So I'm gonna give an introduction of myself, and then we're gonna go into the dish because they want to meet me, and this is the only way they're gonna meet me. So, and then we'll hopefully be not too long.
I was just joking. We are working on hopefully expanding the pub menu of root and trying to do something like we did here over there.
Should we wait for him? Yes.
I don't know. I'm sure.
All right, I'll start. Ready to go?
Ready.
Hi, good afternoon. My name's Steve Christensen. I'm the new executive chef here at Aldersgate. I just wanted to take the time to introduce myself this afternoon. Today we're going to be working on a brisket, which you guys will be having on 4th of July for our 4th of July menu, which will be on this upcoming Saturday. I'm going to teach you how we rub the briskets. This is the brisket you actually will be having. First, we like to start off with a nice brisket. I've trimmed it beforehand because of this little small space that I have here. And this is a brisket from Creekstone Farms, which is in Kansas. Basically, the brisket that you use, there's 4 things that are important. Number 1, the meat that you're buying. Number 2, the 3 ingredients that you'll use to rub it. And the 4th thing is how you smoke it. And we like to smoke it with hickory. So I like to use hickory to do all my smoking. So what you do is, when it comes to a brisket, it's such a big and fatty part of meat, salt is key. So we're going to salt it up first. Get it on there, like really rub it in. A little bit more. Now what the salt's going to do is it's going to give it a nice crust. So when you see that really good barbecue, it's the salt and black pepper that are giving it a crust. Now we're going to hit it with some fresh, coarse ground pepper. Black. Get it on there. Like I said, rub it in there. Get it in there. It's good. It's flavor. It's got to go through all that fat. Now we're going to get the other side. And then if you look at this, you can see that I left some fat on, but I took some trim off too. The fat is key because it helps the meat marble, and it really keeps the meat nice and moist, and that's what you want. And then the final key ingredient, which if you went to Aaron Franklin's famous barbecue place in Austin, Texas, is Worcestershire sauce. Rub that Worcestershire sauce in there, and that's going to help you get your nice crust on there. People think that you need to put 1,000 barbecue ingredients on a brisket. You don't. Less is more. We get it all in there, a little bit more, and it's ready to go. I'm then going to take my brisket, which you can see is now covered in Worcestershire sauce, salt, and pepper. I'm going to put it in my pan with my wood chips, and we're going to go into the oven, and we're going to smoke this. The way you smoke a brisket is, as we all know down in the South, slow and low, or low and slow. And we're going to put it in at 220 degrees, and we're going to cook this until it gets to about 178 degrees. What happens is when it gets to 178 degrees, the meat starts to break down and it stalls a little bit. So you think that, oh, it's not going past 175, 178 degrees. So you just keep cooking, and eventually we're going to let it carry over, and it will go over the top, and we'll cook it to 202 degrees, and we'll temp that with our thermometer. And then when we take it out, we should have a nice crust. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in our smoker. The wood chips are on the bottom of the pan, so that's what's smoking our meat, and we're going to set it for 225 degrees. Now when you pull it out, during that process, the only other thing I've done is really keep spraying with apple juice. And what the apple juice does is it sweetens it up and gives that crust some caramelization, and it really makes the crust sweet. So when you take it out of your pan, you have the nice crusted brisket from the Worcestershire sauce, the salt, and the pepper. And this is our finished brisket. And as you can see, this is the smoked hickory that we smoked it in, and really got that nice smoky flavor. I'm just going to change my gloves real quick before we slice up some and get ready for the 4th of July. Getting these things on is tough sometimes. So I'm just gonna take my tongs, sharpen my nice big slicing knife, and then we're gonna cut off some great brisket for you today. We have our nice, beautiful, thin brisket with the awesome marbling right here. And then we're gonna finish this off. And these will just be some of your sides that you'll get. And then we'll finish it off with some house-made barbecue sauce over the top. A little bit goes a long way. And this is what you'll be having on the 4th of July. That's our Aldersgate house smoked brisket with a little roll, some obviously Carolina coleslaw, and some mac salad. Hope you enjoy. Can't wait to meet you when I get to meet everybody in person. It's been a pleasure to show you how to make a brisket today. We'll see you on the 4th of July. Thank you.
Great. I think we're good. Thank you so
How was
much.
that?
Awesome.
Good?
Yeah, you did great. It's so true. The gloves are the hardest part. It's harder than making the brisket, and I can't cook.
But that's pretty much it. I think it was good.
Yeah.
It felt natural.
You did good. You're like on the Food Network.
I was watching it last night to see how I wanted to do it.
All right, he's all done. Do you want me to just? Okay, perfect. Great. And he's good to go? Perfect.
And now it's,
Yeah, he's all done.
what's the next step? Randy's gonna post it on the program for us?
He's stopping it right now.
He's all done. I'm gonna stop it right now.
Okay.
Randy, what's our next step? Do we just you're gonna post this or give it to Michael?
The broadcast is now stopped.
Perfect.
All right, what is it?
He said, what's the next step? Do you just post it or give it to Michael?